Hey everybody, it is Positive Benzo Withdrawal, and it's about a week or so after my last video, and I'm feeling a lot better. I do feel kind of some ickiness today, but I wanted to share with you some of the things that I'm doing. I've got 5 things that I'm doing after this last major setback to kind of help reset my nervous system and heal my body and kind of get me back on track and stabilized. So first of all, what I would start with is kind of, after getting out of the major waves and kind of like hog fog and derealization is looking back and being like, what caused that setback? So I'm in post-acute withdrawal. I'm going to be coming up on 7 months off clonazepam. I did a very, very slow taper, and I walked off a tiny little crumb, 0.002. So I think, I don't know if it was doing anything for me for a really long time, but I just, out of precaution, I just went ahead and did it really slow. So yeah, I feel like my body's been healing for a really long time. So even though it's like coming up on 7 months, other people jump off at like 0.06 and are, who's to say how long I've really been healing? Anyway, we don't really know. I'm rambling. So looking back, like what caused a setback? And I know that I'd been in this really good window for a couple of months. I've been going to the gym, and I just started doing way too much cardio, and I identified that that's what was going on for me. It was like I was moving way too fast in my life and getting way too ahead of myself and thinking I was totally healed. So I identified my setback. So I think the first thing is like identifying like what are you doing in your life that has created this enormous and I'm saying just setback. I'm not saying like the windows and waves that kind of come and go. But if you've been feeling really good and then you're like thrown backwards, like what is it? Can you sit and identify what you've done? And then just like really reevaluating life choices. So I was making some life decisions and choices that I realized were way out of my bounds. So just like reevaluating it, like maybe it's not a good idea for me to be going to the gym every single day, taking dance classes, and I'm not doing any of that right now. I actually just got done, and that's why my hair is kind of messy. I just got done a Pilates mat class that I did in my bedroom with a class on YouTube, super chill, and I had just done like a half an hour walk by the water. So my exercise routine is like mega chill right now. So also looking at my diet. So like, what are some of the things that maybe I was eating or getting excited about eating or not eating, and just kind of reevaluating my diet. I think I was starting to feel pretty good a lot. So I was just kind of like, actually, to be honest, I wasn't really eating that much because I was doing keto. And like I said in my last video, it just kind of tricked my brain into thinking I didn't need any food. Plus I was exercising so much. And I think I was depleting my body of electrolytes. So the first thing I did was get a big thing of coconut water. And I had posted that on a video, 10 things I do daily in withdrawal. And that was like my number one thing was coconut water. And I watched that video and I was like, oh yeah, coconut water. So I went out and got it. I started really hydrating. So yeah, so that was my third thing, was looking at your diet. And like, are there ways that you can kind of like tweak that a little bit? Obviously things like MSG, no, don't eat fast food. For some people, maybe. For me, no. I don't eat fast food anyway, but no MSG, no Chinese food. I don't eat any gluten, no refined sugar, very little fruit sugar, etc. And then slowing way down. So like slowing way down. I live in I live in San Francisco Bay Area. It is crazy highly populated here. We have a lot of cars, a major commute. I see clients. I'm running around with my kid. I'm like taking care of my house. I get to points at times where I'm rarely sitting down. And so I had to completely reevaluate that. Like, I had gone into this major setback because I wasn't being slow and gentle with myself and my body. And so I've had to really look at building in downtime again, taking more online clients, only doing, working with people that I feel like are giving to my energy, not depleting my energy. And I know that a lot of you guys, either are not working or you're working for somebody else and you don't have that option. But that's something to think about too, is like, is your work life supporting your healing or is it taking away from your healing? Oh, I'm just making a video. One more thing, two more. Love you. And okay, so I think I had 6 things actually. Getting more rest. So luckily some of the massive like chronic fatigue symptoms are going away, which is great. I mean, I'm crashed out by 10 p.m. and I wake up around 5 or 6. Usually lay in bed and like do a meditation because the last few hours of my sleep really suck. Like I'll crash out by 9:30 or 10, sleep till about 4 or 5, and then I have like a few choppy hours before I actually get out of bed. But just having more downtime during the day, like really, like if I need to lie down, I lie down. If I need to sit down, I sit down. Taking more baths, like really resting, because it's so obvious to me now that it's my central nervous system. When I was in the taper, I knew that I was withdrawal. I was coming off the drug. Now that I've been off the drug for almost 7 months, I feel my central nervous system so sensitive with all these different things I do. Like I had to do this speaking engagement this morning in front of people, and normally that's not a big deal for me. Like I've spoken in front of lots of people many, many, many times, and I could feel this like rush of anxiety that is not me, and that's definitely my central nervous system healing. So I'm just really conscious of it. Like I'm doing the Dare app more, lots more meditation, lots more sleep hypnosis, kind of like YouTube videos. So getting lots more rest. And then the last one is saying no. Like that's big. Like, nope, I can't do that. Nope, I can't do that. Nope. Like, a lot of people, because of my career and what I do, reach out to me and they want to work with me. And I've turned tons of people down because I would rather not take on these new clients and overextend myself, like work too late at night or see more. Like right now I'm like 2-3 people a day is kind of all I can do right now. I'm super part-time because the rest of the day, well, I'm like running around, like driving my kid around and being a mom and a partner, but I got to take some time for me. So I've been really like, no, I can't take on that commitment. I know that's money. And the cost of living here in the Bay Area is insane. And yes, I, think about the dollars and the cents, but what would happen is if I would take on those clients, I would end up having to cancel with them anyway if I'm in a wave. So saying no, and that could be like saying no to your husband or wife or spouse about, X, Y, and Z. Like, honey, I just can't do that right now. Or like, I can't process right now. I can't talk right now. I've been doing my adult coloring books a lot. I don't have them sitting next to me, but I wish I could show you. Wait, maybe I'll go get it. Wait right there. Be right back. Okay, this is a little show and tell, but I have this one. I have a bunch of her. This is Enchanted Forest, and I have like all of hers. It's Joanna Bassford. And so I've been doing like a ton of coloring, and this just keeps me really chill, keeps me occupied. We watch television, and I just do this. I mean, this is like the best thing for withdrawal. So yeah, that's it, guys, and I am feeling better. I will do a 7-month update, but I just wanted to let you know a couple things that I suggest as you are getting out of a major setback. I hope I have more like positive things to report in my 7 months. No like major. It's weird. I'm in like a strange zone where it's not like I'm seeing like massive improvements like I did for the first 3 months. I'm just kind of like stabilizing again. at like a kind of normal baseline. Nothing like, I haven't gotten any like massive superpowers back. Like I'm not, you know, training for the Olympics or something. Like I saw a success story on Benzo Buddies with some dude training for the Olympics. Like, yeah, that ain't me yet. One day though. All right, y'all. Stay good. Stay well. Hit me back. Thanks for supporting this channel. Really appreciate all your comments and take care. Peace.